Hello everyone. So I'm using the Radiant Rider Weight in case anybody is interested. And this is Trump's health reading. The flowers are for you guys. This is for him. Yeah, so I'm going to shut the lid in a minute. So, his health. I want to know the truth, only the truth, about his health. December 28th, 2025 through January 4th, 2026. And I'm going to do a modified Celtic cross and I'll talk you through it. So what is the truth about his health for this coming week? There. Okay. Hold your ears. Oh, that feels better. Wow. Okay. At the heart of the week, with the, God, makes sense why I'm coughing already. With the Empress reversed, this is lymphatic system. This also has to do with his inability to have any self-care whatsoever. You know, with him, it's all drugs, drugs, and more drugs. It has, when it's reversed, it has a special meaning because it's ruled by Venus. Venus rules Libra, so I feel like kidneys. And so lymphatic system and kidneys, and I say lymphatic system because, you know, it's how we receive and clear things through. He's so stuck in negative pleasure with drugs that, he's not doing well. Also, we could look at it as, the same type of genetic problems that his mother had. And I think she did have mental health issues. And we know his dad did. So that's at the heart of the matter there, the heart of the reading. The Six of Swords being his challenge is, well, when it comes to the Six of Swords, especially in a challenge position in a health reading, this is that type of a issue where he needs some other type of medicine that he's not getting. You know, he's getting medicine, but it's not the kind that helps him. So, okay, and then 3 cards for what he's sitting in. All right. So 9 of Cups reversed, stomach problems, gluttony, of course, high blood pressure. It's also my card for, because it's Jupiter and Pisces, right? So Jupiter going the wrong way when the card's reversed. We're talking drugs, alcohol, liver problems, high blood pressure. Those are pretty much. And it's painful, and he's having problems with his head. With the Ace of Swords reversed, this can be surgery. So he's sitting in a place where it's surgery any day based on problems with drugs. So there could be a rebound type of a thing with the drugs he's taking, but it could be his extracurricular drug activity, right? And then with the Four of Pentacles, even though it's upright, I feel like most of all, he's just holding on. He's trying to, when it comes to health, it's digestion issues and head colds and problems with the skeletal system because it's a Sun and Capricorn card. But when I look at him, I think he's just holding on for dear life, and it's a surgery waiting to happen. Okay, in the past, with the Page of Wands, he's been incontinent. This is our card for bad news, probably from doctors, but I really feel like it's more about when it comes to health, exhaustion and heart problems, and I think his spine is giving him trouble as well, but most of all incontinence. Okay, so now I'll do 3 cards up above. This is what's hanging over him. Normally I would say these cards down here represent where a person has some control. But these cards are so terrible. I don't think that he really has much control at this point, in his life. Let me grab my chopstick over here. So, okay, Five of Pentacles is our Mercury and Taurus card. So Mercury ruling the throat chakra. He's probably going through, this is another head cold card. And he's probably going through, maybe some laryngitis here and there. He's definitely talking shit. He's putting out crap with, he says, okay, so here's Zelensky willing to try to come to some kind of agreement with Putin, and then Putin goes and bombs him, bombs Kiev. Or Kiev, I'm not sure how they actually pronounce. I think it's like Kiev, like with a soft V. How they pronounce it in Ukraine. But anyway, Trump said something like, what did he say? Zelensky doesn't have anything unless I say he does. Something like that, right? So he thinks he's the one that's controlling the whole deal with, and that might be partly what this Six of Swords is all about. It's not working. I think he's got pains in his head, and but Ace of Swords for me pretty much is like, well, you know what else it is besides the possibility of surgery is definitely memory loss and confusion and not able to focus. So that's not good. But that's par for the course with him. And then he's the rest of the time just talking shit. Right? I mean, he literally, this is the pedo, fake POTUS, who stole the 2024 election and is also in the market of human trafficking under the guise of border control. And all the money spent on so-called border control is not going to protect any vulnerable children. That money used to go to, how many federal employees did he take out? I mean, that's just awful. Really, really awful. And I'll go live with my friend, my psychic medium friend, Gloria Canales, Thursday. We're going to do Thursday at noon Pacific time on New Year's Day. So that's, come and join us and bring your questions if you have anything around, politics. So just a reminder about that. So anyway, with the 7, so let me get back up here. Again, problems with his head, not thinking clearly. Mercury rules the mind. Taurus, when this card is upright, well, it doesn't matter, when it comes to health, upright or reverse, we're still in the area of mental stress and mental fog. So here we have those 2 cards, right? And then these other Capricorn cards. This is interesting. Now, our 7 of Wands up here, when it comes to health, is another stroke card. Heart issues, stroke issues, brain issues. And then up here, so, he's like a stroke waiting to happen, But when it comes to the 3 of Pentacles in health, this one, because it's Mars in Capricorn, it just, it's hardening of the arteries. What else can it be? Mars is supposed to move energy when it's in Capricorn, and when it comes to health, it's hardening of the arteries. Sometimes it's an infection, though. So, near future, Yeah, doctor that doesn't care, relationships that don't care about him, he doesn't care about them. Why would anybody care about him? Because he, it's not reciprocal, right? He's afraid of dying alone. He's afraid of dying, and he's afraid of dying alone. And he's getting bad health advice. His doctors and nurses around him, they don't care about him anymore. This is, the near future, so this week is not good for him at all. Okay, so on the inner levels, he thinks he's all that and a bag of chips, and he's in control. But he probably just wants more chips and more fries and more, Mickey D's. But again, this is another card, upright or reversed. It's the sun in Aries, so it rules the head. And this is his, probably thinking about where's my hair. But it's another stroke card. Headaches, strokes, all that good stuff. So this is on the inward levels, He thinks he's all that. He's on the throne, but he's also, where's my hair? The Eight of Cups. Now, we do have the full moon coming in this week on the 3rd. So that'll be interesting. It's in Cancer, so that's like his 11th house. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, I feel like when it comes to health, because this is our Saturn in Pisces card, and it is about walking away and letting go. But we know he never does that. He's that type of guy that's just stuck on revengeance. So I feel like this is his, because of Saturn in Pisces. I feel against Saturn, constriction, Pisces, lymphatic system. So now there we are with these two cards. And that's the deal. When the lymphatic system says no more, you're down. That is just the way it works. So there you go. Yeah, let's keep going. The Fool is our card that rules the nervous system. It's not reversed, so I can't say for sure he would fall down or whatever, but he's just it's a nervous system issue on top of lymphatic system, on top of the heart, stroke, all of that, high blood pressure. And then we have the the Knight of Cups reversed, and that's the moon in Scorpio, but reversed. Again, another lymphatic system card. It's also our card for hidden addictions. Well, we know that's, So, but anyway, there's the confirmation again about that. And it's, it's a lymphatic system, hidden addictions, and exhaustion. Our hallmarks with that Knight of Cups there. Let's look at the bottom. Let's see what 2 cards are on the bottom here. Yeah, it's not so good. With the Ace of Pentacles reversed, well, it could be an infection, because it's nothing to do with his, who cares about his fertility? I think it's more like he's out of control, and he's refusing, health support. It might be that he's having trouble keeping down pills because of the digestion issues. And then with the Page of Swords here, anytime, well, now, you know what, though, with health, this could be falling down. This one could be a falling down card here. So there's that. It could also be the, because it's a circulatory system, this is, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, this one is a Gemini card. I think it's a Sun in Gemini, which is him. And, his fricked up hair. He doesn't have that much anymore. He didn't even have that much. But anyway, if I combine these two together as like the foundational, I really do feel like he's not, I think he's having a hard time. He's taking a lot of pills, and I think he's having a hard time keeping them down, getting them down and keeping them down. And the pills are most likely for his swollen ankles. And it doesn't matter. It does not matter how much Secret Service protection he has. It doesn't matter how much he spews his hatred with his lies, because, he is the all talk, no action guy. We never pay any attention to what he says, but we pay all the attention to what he does. And it's, like I said, legs, circulatory system, and so he could fall down. There's that possibility. It could be the swollen, because the lack of circulation in the ankles, so more swollen ankles there. So yeah, I think that's it. I think I'll get this one uploaded, and then I'll be right back to do one on his grifting crime family, and not really the entire crime family. He's the people, pay to plays, right? The pay to plays who have created a situation with his support that helped to deregulate AI, the donors for the ballroom. And they've created all these job losses and pose a national security threat. So I'll read on all of them next and see what's going down. Okay, take good care. Bye.